Among Us was launched back in 2018, but the COVID-19 pandemic has made the game a hit. During the various lockdowns across the globe, many popular influencers began streaming the game to millions of people, after which it has instantly transformed it into a hit. The game has over 90 million downloads across multiple platforms. Innersloth's Among Us has become an indie game sensation, but who are the people behind it? Keep watching this video to find out more about the inventors of the game. You are watching GamePlanet, and in today's video we'll be talking about who was or were the people who invented the popular video game Among Us. But before we hop into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. Before we get into who are the pioneers behind this popular video game, we'll take a quick look at what Among Us is about. Among Us is a multiplayer game where 10 players get dropped into an alien spaceship, Sky Headquarters or Planet Base, where each player is designated with a private role of either a crewmate or an imposter. This is an online multiplayer social deduction game, and a player can either be a crewmate or an imposter. Players can play the game online or on local Wi-Fi with their select friends. Among Us rose to the highest of the indie game organic phenomenon seemingly overnight during the ultimate weeks of summer 2020. The murder mystery's title simplicity and social gameplay struck a chord with many people during a year when the coronavirus pandemic made in-person activities impossible. The celebs appeared to have suddenly aligned to form Among Us the hit it is today. Except for its original 3-person development team at Innersloth, it has been years within the making. Here are the 3 developers who created it in 2018. The indie game was first released on mobile platforms in June 15, 2018, and lay dormant until one among Twitch's most influential live streamers, 𝐤𝐨𝐬𝐫𝐞, began playing Among Us in July 2020. The game received mainly positive reviews, but some criticized the game because after a while you just see the same old maps. While on Steam, the game received very positive reviews. Among Us got a lot more popular in the summer of 2020 because a lot of Twitch streamers started streaming themselves playing it, and at some point, making it the most viewed category on Twitch. There were so many new players causing servers to go down, even though they were designed for scalability. Developers decided to redesign servers to account for the influx of new players. It is maintaining its popularity due to large YouTube creators making videos on it like MrBeast. Some of the larger YouTube creators were introduced to it by 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐫𝐞 collection. Since its meteoric rise to stardom, Innersloth has made 2 new hires to assist handling its newfound fame. However, the game that enchanted Twitch viewers within the summer was created by Marcus Bromander, Forrest Willard, and Amy Liu. Bromander told Nintendo he was the primary to imagine the thought for Among Us, being inspired by the game Mafia and the sci-fi horror movie The Thing. By then, Bromander has already become a well-known animator and game designer on content sharing site Newgrounds. Tens of thousands of users followed 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐫𝐞, the series of interactive animated shorts he began in 2008 under the moniker Puffballs United. He even published the 𝐦𝐨𝐸𝐶 collection as a Steam game through Innersloth, but Among Us wouldn't begin to take shape until Bromander, Willard, and Liu joined forces. So, who are Among Us's developers? The trio attended Oregon State University together and founded Innersloth in 2015 following their graduation. Willard was the studio's sole programmer, while Bromander and Liu tag-teamed art and animation, with Liu handling promotional tasks like social media posts. Their first release was Dig to China in 2015, a mobile game where players got to bury their tanks to China by upgrading a drill vehicle. Then came D-Tide in 2016, a 2 to 4 player game which never quite took off but paved the way for the 2018 launch of Among Us. Innersloth's space-themed title had humble beginnings. It had originally been intended as a mobile-only and only support local multiplayer with 1 map.
We originally designed our game Among Us to be played on mobile devices. So if you found yourself with a group of friends, you could easily set up a game.
Among Us launched with no audio, but Willard later scrapped together some sound effects to offer it more life. The video game crawled after launch thanks to Innersloth's lack of a solid marketing strategy. Still, it gained very little yet vocal audience that kept the trio from abandoning the game several times, Innersloth told The Escapist. Nowadays, Among Us has been crowned indie game royalty and features a thriving player base creating Among Us mods and video content for Twitch and YouTube. It had been a relatively slow burn to translate Bromander's idea into something playable, but it has now become bigger than Innersloth ever imagined it might be. If you liked this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos in the future. Also, hit the bell icon to stay up to date and be the first one to watch our latest videos.